Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about the integral. We have the integral from 0 to d of dx over the square root of 1 over x minus 1 over d. So now I will show you the technique how to answer this one. Before we evaluate this integral, we need to find this integral first. So now we need to use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So we put about 1 over s equal to 1 over d sec t square. Later that we do first derivative in the both sides. We got about negative 1 over s square ds equal to 1 over d. Because we have number 2 in here, so we put number 2 in here. Sec t square tan t dt. We know that 1 over s equal to this one, so we replace 1 over s square in here. So this one you got about 1 over d square and sec t to the power of 4. You can see that secant of t square, they cancel with secant of t square on the left. We have d and d, they will cancel in here. Later that we divide both sides with negative 1 over d secant of t square in here. Now we need to change this integral. Dx we change for this one. One over s we change for this one. Now we need to simplify this integral in here. We have 1 over d, we put outside the square root, so we have the square root of 1 over d in here. So we have negative 2d over the square root 1 over d. Next, we have the formula secant of t square minus 1 equals to tan t square. The square root of tan t square, you got about tan t. Tan t simplify with tan t, so now we have only this one. We know that secant t equal to 1 over cosine t. So we put in here, you got about cosine t square. We have cosine t square equal to 1 plus cosine 2t over 2. Now we put this in here. So we have number 2 and number 2 that will cancel. Now we find the integral in here. This one, we have the square root of d, we put on the numerator. The integral of number 1 is about t. The integral of cosine 2t, you got about 1 over 2 sine 2t plus c in here. So now we have this integral in here. So we need to change t back to s, and we know that t is about this one. So we have the square root in the both sides. So we have t equal to arc secant of this one. We put this one back in here. So now we put the number in here. We know that if this one go to the s approach to 0 in here, they will go to p over 2. This one is about number 1, and that should be about 0, and this one go to 0 too. So now we can get the final answer. So this one go to the 0, so we put about equal to 0. This one go to this answer in here. And here is about the final answer.